Hi, myself Vaishnavi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Information Technology from SNS College of In the class we use in subqueries. So here in not in, that is equal to any value in the list or not equal to any, it compares to each value in the list, and then all, it compares to every value in the list. So here we consider the table, that is student, which has a student ID, student name and marks. Group by, it is used to group rows that have same values, and we having where class could not be used with aggregation functions. So exist not exist class used in correlated nested query. Now let us see about the in and not in. So SQL in and not in class used to allow multiple values in a where class condition. So you can give multiple values in a where class. It can use when you need to use multiple OR condition. So whenever you require to use multiple OR condition, instead of that you can use in and not in. So let's see the example the same. To display the name of the students whose marks are equal to 78, 65 and 87. So in that condition, let us see that select S name from students where mark 78 or marks equal to 65 or marks equal to 87. Usually the command used as R command. So to avoid this, we use select S name from students where marks in, we are using in command here. So in class in 78, 65 and 87. So it will display Sumit, Ramu and Tiwari. So to display the name of the students whose marks are not equal, that is not equal to means which is not in the student, the marks should not be 78, 65 and 87. So when you use instead of in, we use the not in. So here the answer is Ashu, Shreya and Kuku, whose marks are not 78, 65 and 87. So this is about in and not in. Next we are going to see about the any class in DBMS, that is SQL any class used to allow multiple values in a where class condition. So it compares to each value in the list, that any returns true if any of the query values meet the condition. So let us consider the table over here, which is a student table. It has student ID, student name and marks. So in this table we have 6 rows we have inserted. Now we're going to display the name of the student whose marks are less than 78 or 67 or 86. So we're going to find the marks less than these numbers. So generally we like the query as select student name from students where marks is less than 78 or marks is less than 67 or marks is 86. Usually we will write this. So to avoid the multiple times entries and to save the time, we go for this any command. So select S name from students where marks is less than any. So if the mark is less than any of these numbers, then it will display here. So here first we see the table. Sumit have 78, Ashu have 79, Shreya have 85, Kuku have 76 and Tiwari have 87 and Ramu have 65. When we give this as a command, so Sumit is above 78, so it is greater than, so Ashu and then Shreya who is 85 and Kuku, that is 76 and Ramu who is 65. So to display the name of the students whose marks are greater than this, we're going to find that. So greater than this number is Sumit, Ashu, Shreya, Kuku and Tiwari. So with this any command we can give more conditions, multiple conditions in a data. Next is that any class, and then now we're going to see about the, so as you know already, any is nothing but it used to allow multiple values in a where class condition. And now next we're going to see about all. So the all command is used to allow multiple values in a where class condition, like similarly as any, but it compares to every value in the list and returns true if all the query values meet the condition. So again, to display the name of the student whose marks less than 78 and 67 and 86, it is only Ramu here. So all must satisfy. So it is Ramu is less than all these three numbers. So Instead of using AND command, here we use all command. So select student name from students where mark is less than all 78, 67, 86. So in this table the marks must be less than 78 as well as 67 as well as 86. So only Ramu is less than all these three numbers, whereas 78, if Smith is considered 78 and Ashu is considered 79, it is not less than 78, right? And if you compare with Cuckoo, it is 76 and then 87 and then 79. So only Ramu is less than this number. So this is the class you can use instead of and or. So to display the name of the student whose marks greater than this, we're going to use the same command used in that, which is a greater symbol, that is Tiwari, because it must be greater than 78. Even though Ashu is greater than 78, but it is not greater than 86. So it must consider all these three conditions. So it is said to be greater. Password போட்டு ஸ்டாப் பண்ணுங்க, ஸ்டாப் பண்ண முடியல.
9357
ஸ்டாப் பண்ணுங்க, ஸ்டாப்